Hello my friends, and welcome to Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. My name is Patty. I'm one of the instructors here. I offer no sweat yoga, which is a gentle flow class for all levels, for no level whatsoever. If you've never taken yoga before, this is a good place to start. What we're going to need today for our practice is a manufactured bolster. Now this is just a rolled up blanket. A small blanket or a blanket and a towel that you can roll inside one of another, that will work. And then some kind of a supporting strap. So I have a strap with me here. You can use your bathrobe tie, you can use a gentleman's tie. I've used a strap from one of my handbags or a belt. Something like that that's going to give you a way to lengthen your reach. So while you go ahead and get your equipment ready, I'm on a mat, you can be on a blanket, you can be on a big beach towel, you can probably be on the rug in a comfortable place at home. Let me just remind you that Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness is committed to coming to you with quality yoga classes throughout our time this season of our quarantine. And if you would like to make a donation towards the studio or towards any one of the particular teachers who are offering classes, there's a button on the website, PayPal, that will make that happen, and we appreciate it so much. As I said, our commitment is to continue bringing quality yoga classes to your home for as long as we need to. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take this manufactured bolster, I'm going to put it underneath my hips. We're going to come into what's called Sukhasana, a seat of sweetness. You want to make sure, as you're seated, that your hips are higher than your knees. Now you can see I have my knees and my legs straight out in front of me. If cross-legged is available to you, whatever, again, feels comfortable. The term Sukhasana means what it says, seat of sweetness. And then as you settle into that seat, I'll invite you to close your eyes or bring your gaze down to the floor. One of the benefits of being able to bring yoga into your setting is that I know you have set yourself up in a place where you are comfortable, where you can find some peace, even for this little bit of time. And I thank you. I thank you for making time for yourself, for taking time to take care of you. So maybe light some candles, maybe put some soft music on in the background. I have YouTube meditation music going on my computer. It is soft and gentle, and there are hundreds of thousands of choices, all of which are wonderful. So we come to our yoga. Welcome. Close your eyes, bring your gaze down, and welcome your body into this seat of sweetness. Just breathe. Yoga means to yoke. The word means to make connection. And so we come into yoga to connect body, mind, spirit, and to become centered in the body, mind. The body has a mind. I know we always think of our brain as conducting all the activities, but the body has a mind, a thoughtfulness, a wisdom as well. And so we're coming to our practice to listen to our body's instruction, to listen to our body as it guides us in this practice. As you are seated here in sweetness, I'll invite you to bring a very gentle, very subtle rocking motion into your upper body, forward and back, right to left, side to side. What feels good? What does your body crave right now? What kind of soothing motion can you create with your body to bring peacefulness, to bring relaxation into the center core of your being? We have been asked to do incredible things over these last few weeks. Some of you are working and teaching your children and cooking 3 meals a day and taking care of parents or grandparents. One dear friend has just welcomed home a new baby. There is a lot that is being asked of us, and so this time of listening to body is crucial right now. What is it body needs? What is it that will soothe and comfort and soften some of the stress, some of the strain that we are putting on our bodies right now, that our current shared lived situation is putting on our bodies. Again, maybe forward and backward, maybe right to left, maybe a combination, maybe kind of a weaving of the upper body, lower body. Sit bones are grounded into the earth, whatever your supporting seat is. We're moving from the pit of the belly, that navel core center, up to the top of the head. What feels good? What feels right? What feels nourishing? How do we nourish body physically? And then pause. On your next in-breath, I'll invite you to bring your arms out to a T with your palms facing forward. Wiggle your fingers, roll your wrists in the opposite direction. And then bring your hands forward towards me. Just reach for me as if we could, through this screen, through this technological mechanism, we could reach one another and just touch fingers. Wouldn't that feel good? And relax. And then sweep your arms around behind. Now, mindful of your shoulder range. Maybe this is as far as arms want to go today. Maybe a little bit further. Perhaps towards the back, opening up. Wherever. Mindful of your range. Listen to your body. Don't force it. Don't push it. Don't say to yourself, oh my gosh, I haven't exercised in 7 weeks. I have to push through this. Don't. Do not push anything. Gentle, easy, soft opening. You will find the edge of each pose. Your body will tell you, stop there. That's enough. Far enough for me. Just breathe. One more time on the in-breath, bring your arms up and out to a letter T. Wiggle your fingers. One more time, bring your arms forward. Reach and stretch towards me. See if you can feel that reach across the center, between the shoulder blades, between your scapula, there across the center of your back. We store a lot of tension in there. That's called thoracic spine. We shove a lot of tension into that segment of the spinal cord. So reach with arms and elbows and shoulders and open that up across the back and then sweep around. How far your arms will let you go, how far your shoulders will let you go is up to you. It's your choice. You make the choice. You make that decision. Breathing here, breathing, and then relax. Relax arms, relax shoulders. Let your hands come to the top of your legs wherever they are, here, straight out in front of you. Palms can be up or palms can be down. And breathe. Pranayama. Life force energy. And then I'm going to invite you to remove your seat of sweetness and come down onto your mat. Take your time. Be gentle with yourself. Just lower yourself down. Maybe to the elbows first. Lower your back down. Let your legs stretch out straight in front of you. I know this is not an ideal camera angle, but I know you get what I'm saying. Relax your legs. Relax your body. Let the support of the earth beneath you touch your body. Look, bring your gaze straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to keep my head turned so that my voice will continue to carry. But you bring your gaze up to the ceiling. And just allow your body to receive the tender holding of the earth. Feel the earth beneath you, beneath your shoulder blades, beneath the base of your head. the back of your skull. Beneath your shoulder blades, feel the earth supporting down the rib cage, supporting your hips, supporting thighs and calf muscles, supporting your heels. And then bring your hands together, create a basket, release the pointer, and bring your arms up overhead. Point your toes. Inhale, stretch, really big stretch, really, really, really big stretch, and relax. And again, inhale, stretch. Gaze is up towards the ceiling, relax. Take one more big inhale and stretch. And relax, and bring your feet close to your bottom. Let your hands come down, arms come down by your sides. Bring your right hand to heart center, bring your left hand to the pit of your belly. And we're going to do some increased capacity breathing. We're going to do some 3-part yoga breathing here. And so 3-part yoga breathing is a big inhale through the nose. You allow the diaphragm to push down and expand the belly. And then another gulp of air allows you to fill the pit of the belly, the rib cage area. And the final gulp of air lets oxygen come all the way up into the top of your lungs, which really come right under your collarbone. So the lungs, filling the lungs from the base of the rib all the way to the area under the collarbone takes a little effort. But increasing the capacity of your lungs is an important part of our yoga practice. The breathing, the breath is an important part of everything we do in yoga. So let's focus on that right now. Big inhale, allow that bottom hand to rise. Feel the air coming into the pit of the belly, is actually the diaphragm pressing down there. Fill up in the center and then bring the air all the way up to the top of your lungs. And then reverse. Let the air come out from the top of your lungs first. From the rib cage area, let the diaphragm relax. And again, big inhale through the nose. Diaphragm pushes down, belly expands, rib cage. Top of the lungs. And reverse. Top of the lungs, rib cage, pit of the belly. Let it all go out. Let's do one more, just like that. Big inhale through the nose, into the ribs, top of the chest, and relax from the top of the chest to the rib cage, to the pit of the belly, and let it go. Just bring your arms down by your side and let your body return to its normal, gentle breathing pattern. But bring your awareness, bring your attention to that sense of how full your lungs can actually get, how much capacity they actually have. On your next in-breath, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Now here, if you have your tie, your bathrobe, sash, whatever, your waistband, whatever you have with you, you can use that to bring knee towards chest, or you can use your hands, whatever works for you. This practice, this yoga is for you. And so you want it to work for your body, for wherever you are right now. Maybe your knees, maybe your hips are a little bit stiff because of what you've been doing around the house or in the yard or in the garden. Be mindful of that. Pay attention to that stiffness and work with it. Don't work against it. Don't try and force it or shove it. Just use what you have. Gently, gently, gently. That right knee comes towards your body and you're giving it a good stretch and a good hug. And relax. Let's go same thing on the left side. And again, use the strap if it helps. Bringing knee towards chest. Remember here, we're opening up a hip flexor, we're bending the knee, we've got a lot going on. And relax. Go back to the right side. And again, same thing. Using sash, using hands, whatever works for you. Bringing knee close to your body. Breathing, 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 and relax. Left side, same thing. Maybe this is as far as your hip and your knee want to go today. That's fine. That's fine. Compassion towards yourself. Most important. And relax. Let's do one more time, each side. On the right. Knee is coming towards body. You're breathing, breathing, breathing. And relax. On the left. And relax. Just windshield wiper your knees right to left here, slowly. Nothing fast, nothing quick, no quick motion. Easy, 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 right to left. And pause back in the center. Stand up on your tippy toes. Put your hands on top of your kneecaps. And we're going to swirl these knees around in a circle. Come up off your tippy toes. Allow your knees to be led around by your hands. Knees come towards chest. Pause. Circle the opposite direction. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And then come to the center and pause. If this is available to you, bring the strap to the soles of your feet and let your feet go straight up. If that's not available, stay here on tippy toes and hold those knees towards your chest with the strap. If you have your feet straight up, mindful of lower back here. So you want pelvis to be rocking up towards the ceiling so that your lower back, the middle section of your lower back, is flat on your mat. And then here we're going to make circles with the soles of our feet. Gentle, easy circles. Breathing the whole while. If you have the strap at the front of your shins, same thing. Make circles with your knees. Down towards the bottom of the spine, a bony section called the sacrum is diamond shaped. We're trying to move through a way to massage all four corners of that diamond. Next time feet or knees come towards face, pause and reverse your circle. Go in the opposite direction. Whether you're working with bent knees or straight legs. Always trying to find balance from one side to the other. Always trying to bring the pose in the same way to each side of the body. Next time you come towards center, pause. If your legs are up in the air, bend your knees, release that strap. Bring your feet back down onto the ground. And again, windshield wiper. Knees go right, knees go left. Gentle, easy motion. Next time your knees come over towards the right, I'm going to invite you to let them go down to the floor. Now, if that isn't comfortable for you, then you can use your bolster for support. So rolling over onto the right hip, let the knees come down to the right. Arms can be down by your side. They can be out at a big letter T, whatever feels comfortable to you. And once you get your knees settled, Once you feel comfortable here, allow your gaze to roll through the middle and turn towards the left. So knees are right, gaze is left. And you're breathing, opening up that wonderful spinal cord from the base of your skull, that occipital ridge, all the way down to the tip of your tail. Breathing, breathing, breathing. If you're having any lower back issues at all, this is such a valuable opening for the spine. And your next in-breath, bring your gaze back up to the ceiling. So your gaze is now center. And then lift just your top knee, just the top. And allow that knee to lead as you roll over. The bottom knee always follows. In the center, again, windshield wiper knees right to left. Easy, easy, easy. And then allow the knees to drop to the left side. Now you can move that bolster over with you if you need it. Maybe the knees are tighter on this side, and this is a harder move for you to make. Maybe you need a bigger bolster. Maybe you need extra pillow under there. Or maybe on this side you can go straight over and there's no problem. Listen to your body. Listen to what body says is going to work today for this practice right here. Listen to what your body is giving you as direction. Once your knees are settled and comfortable, bring your gaze up to the ceiling and then turn your gaze right. So knees are left, gaze is right. And you're breathing. I know you are. The energy of life forcing through your body. Once again, on the next in-breath, bring your gaze towards the ceiling. Then lift just the top knee. The bottom knee will follow. You come into the center, bring both your hands to your shins or reach for that strap again. Just bring both knees in, close, 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 and now rock side to side, holding on. Shins, strap, thighs, whatever works for you. Allow yourself to gently massage out that lower back. And then pause in the center. Let your feet come down to the floor and then let them go long on the mat. And once again, let's do that big, huge full body stretch. Interlace your fingers, release your pointer, arms come up overhead. Point your toes, inhale, stretch. Relax. Inhale, stretch. Stretch away with your fingers, stretch away with your toes. Elongate through that spine. Relax. One more time. Inhale, stretch fingers, stretch toes. And relax. Knees come towards chest. Roll over onto your right side. Fetal position. Nice and easy. Candles. Using my bottom arm as a pillow. Knees are tucked up. I'm on my right side. Just breathe here for a moment. Allow your body to readjust and rearrange itself in relationship to gravity. And then take your top arm, your left arm, and bring it out at a diagonal to your body. Imagine you're laying on the face of a clock. And this top hand is one of the hands, and it's going to reach for 11. So the clock is down here underneath you. My elbow is pointing at 12. My top arm, my left arm is reaching for 11. On an inhale, let that top arm come down to 6 o'clock. On an exhale, flip your palm up Bring your hand around behind you, over your head and back to 11. Inhale, top arm comes down. Exhale, round behind you, over to 11. Inhale, exhale, and touch. Now do this 2 more times at your own pace. Let your breath lead this movement. Let your breath support this arm as it makes its rotation. Let the intake of air guide that arm down. Let the exhale pull it around behind you and let it touch down at 11. And relax. Just relax. Slowly, gently, we're going to roll over onto our backs, keeping your knees bent and onto your left side. Again, fetal position. Bottom arm becomes your pillow. Knees are tucked up. Top arm goes to 2 o'clock now, diagonally away from the body. Inhale from 2 to 6. Flip the palm. Exhale, round behind you and back. Inhale. Flip the palm. Exhale. Back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times, your pace. Your breath is guiding this movement. Your breath is leading it, supporting it. Allowing the lungs to be part of the action. And relax. Take a moment, sense, listen to, bring awareness to the body. How does it feel now? How is body now? A little bit of opening, a little bit of movement, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of airflow. Easily and gently, we're going to move into table. So using your top hand, pushing down into the mat. Knees come underneath. So table, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, feet are flat. So that the weight of the upper body is spread out over the shins. Now here in table, just allow yourself again to move as you did when you were seated. What does body need here? What feels good? What feels right? Little stretching, a little dropping the elbows, maybe moving forward and back. Maybe just rolling. If anybody has a cat at home, you know how wonderful it is to watch a cat go through these motions. They make the most amazing, beautiful motions. It looks like they have no spine whatsoever. What if you allow yourself to move like a cat right now? Nobody's watching. I promise, nobody's watching. You can do whatever feels good to your body. And here, come to pause. Again, wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips, your hands are spread wide, wide, wide. Let's do again another breathing exercise here. It's called cat and cow. And the cat breath looks like a big angry Halloween cat, way up, arching the back, bringing navel to spine, pushing all the air out of the lungs. And the cow breath, we let the belly drop, we let the hips lift, we let the jaw lift, and we take in a good breath of air. So let's start with the exhale. Blow all the air out. Round through the spine. Lift that navel towards spine. Pushing the air out, pushing the air out. And then inhale, belly drops. Jaw lifts, hips lift. Exhale, reverse. Push all the air out, bring navel up towards the spine. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale. exhale. And come to neutral. Just shake this out. Shake through your shoulders. Let your hips shake. Shake through your elbows. Allow your body to feel the movement of the breath, to allow your body the freedom to move any way it wants. We are so restricted in our movements. Then curl your toes under. We'll come back into a pose known as child's pose. Your hips come towards your heels. Now maybe this is uncomfortable. Again, knees, hips, flexion, all kinds of things come into play here. Find your bolster, maybe using the bolster to bring yourself down. Maybe hips will come down, maybe hips won't, and you put the bolster behind you. Come down to your elbows. You can make a stack of your fists to support your head, but bring yourself into child's pose in such a way that it feels comforting, it feels nourishing to your body. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. We're breathing through that nice rounded spine from the top of the spinal cord to the base of the skull, all the way down to the tip of the tail. Breathing, 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 allowing energy flow, allowing blood flow, cell flow, movement to stretch through that wonderful spinal cord. And on your next in-breath, allow yourself to come out of child's pose. The big breath in your lungs helps to lift this up. And then if you've used a bolster or some support, move it out of the way. Back into table. Flatten out your feet. Here we're going to move forward and back. The top of the head, the crown of the head is going to lead forward. The base of the tail is going to lead back. Gaze, keep your gaze down between your thumbs. My head is turned so that my voice doesn't get muted. But your head, your gaze is straight down. You're looking at your thumbs. You're bringing the top of the head forward. And then the tail is leading as you bring the tail back. We're trying to keep the back flat. We're trying to imagine an apple sitting right in the middle of your spine somewhere. And we're trying to keep it from rolling off. So you want flat back through the whole movement of this pose. And then the next time you come forward, pause. We're going to curl toes under and come into downward facing dog. So that's a big breath in. That's a push through the toes and the balls of the feet to lift the hips. And then pedal out your dog. Drop one heel, bend the opposite knee. Heel drops, knee bends. Left heel drop, right knee bend. Right heel drop, left knee bend. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then pause. Both heels come towards the mat. Walk towards your hands. So here, what's available to you? Forwards, this is standing forward fold. Do you need to be up a little bit? Do you need to use a chair? Nothing is without possibility here. Whatever makes, helps, works the pose for you, that's what you need. Stay in the shot. If you can, allow your head to drop down. If it's available, let your arms come up off the mat. Put your thumbs inside opposite elbows. Hang out like a rag doll. You come forward so you can see. Maybe bring your rag doll over to one side, back in the center, over to the opposite side, back in the center. And then we're going to do Ardha Uttanasana, that half forward fold. You bring your hands to your shins and support your upper body. So again, we're looking for that long flat back, that straight spine. Gaze is down at the floor. Shoulders are back. Try and connect those scapular again, just the way we did when we were in our seated position. Try and bring your shoulders together across the center of your back. Gaze is down. Forward fold, back, folding over, bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs and unwind your spine slowly, slowly, easily, gently. Shoulders come up, neck comes up, arms go up, big reach up to the sky, palms touch here, Anjali Mudra, prayer hands, down center line of the body. Releasing thumb to heart center. Listen to your body. Knee face forward here. In this place right now. Listen to your body. How does it feel? Flow of energy, flow of blood, flow, movement of cells and muscles and tissue and fascia. How is it with your body right now? Let's give some salute to the sun, giving thanks, expressing gratitude for the beauty of the sun that we got to see over this weekend. Prayer hands go straight up. And then as if you were diving off the diving board at the wonderful swimming pool that you're imagining being at inside your head. Swan dive, fold forward. Half lift again to shins, not to knees, to shins. Gaze is down, long straight spine. And then your hands come to the mat and you reach back with your right leg. Let your knee touch the mat. Reach back, left leg, knee touches the mat. And then slowly and gently, keeping your elbows pointed toward your body, allow yourself to bring your upper body down to the mat. On the next inhale, allow your lungs to help lift you up back to table, back into child's. Toes curl under. Inhale back to table, up to dog. Walk your dog. Heel drops, knee bends. Really feel the connection between the center of your spine, navel center, the tail from your hands to your tail, from the pit of the belly down to your feet. Pause, heels come down, walk it forward. Half lift. Forward fold, bend the knees, hands to thighs, unwind the spine. Shoulders, neck, arms, reaching, palms touch. Down the front center line of the body. And then again, swan dive. Here we go, back into the pool. Half lift. Forward fold, left leg goes back, knee drops. Right leg goes back, knee drops. Elbows pointed towards body, bring your upper body down to the mat. Inhale, up to table. Curl toes under, back to child's. table and to dog. Walk your dog. Walk forward. Hands come to shins. Forward, fold, knees bend, unwind your spine. Arms up, palms touch. Anjali Mudra. Stay right where you are. I'm going to turn to face you. You stay right here. Come into mountain pose. Allowing your feet to be fist distance apart. Bringing your pelvis into neutral. Arms are down by your side, palms are facing forward. Feel the energy coming into your body from the earth beneath you. Pick up your left toes and put them down. Pick up your right toes, just your toes, and down. Pick up your right heel and down. Left heel and down. Now both sets of toes come up and down. Both heels up. Wiggle, 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 and down. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers, release the pointer. We're going to arch over to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale as you arch to the left. Inhale, center. Arch right. Arch left. One last time to the right. One last time to the left. Back center. Bring your arms down by your side. My dear friend, the great teacher Lori Carroll always used to say, if you can do one yoga pose every day, do this. Just allow your body to shake. Twist, move, waist, hips, head and neck. Just allow that to happen. Arms float freely. Allowing every part of your body to just feel the movement. And relax back into center. Come down to seated. This time we're going to put our legs straight out in front of us. Dandasana. Seated staff pose. You want your knees to be soft. Back up just a tad. Your feet to be relaxed. But you want this natural curve in the spine, supporting you, lifting you up. If that feels uncomfortable, using a part of your blanket, even just a little bit of a wedge of the blanket, underneath the base of your tail, will help to make this spinal support stronger. Then we're going to walk down our legs. We want to keep this long, straight spine. We want the stretch to stay there. So we're going to walk down the legs until you feel it start to really stretch across the top of the hips, base of the tail. Keep your gaze forward. Again, I'm turning my head just so that I can keep the sound balanced for our recording. But your gaze should be forward over the tops of your toes, maybe about 6 inches out in front of your feet. Relax your arms, relax your knees. The opening, the stretching, the beautiful movement of breath and cell and blood flow is all in through here. Again, this lower back. On your next in-breath, walk back up your legs. Being mindful of your shoulders, hands come around behind you, open up front body. So just allow your chin to go up towards the ceiling. Then chin drops to chest. Once again, walk down your legs. Keeping your jaw parallel to your legs, your gaze straight ahead. Relaxing arms, relaxing knees, feeling tops of the thighs, base of the tail. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Inhale, walk back up. Hands come to your sides. Jaw goes up to the ceiling, opening up front body. Breathing here, opening up that rib cage so that the lungs can expand even more. Again, coming up to seated. This time we're going to round down. So you're going to allow the top of your head to lead the way. Your jaw, your chin towards your chest. Navel tucks into spine. And just bring yourself around in a small ball. Whatever works, whatever is available to you today. So this is almost like a seated child's pose. Remember when we were in child's pose, we were stretching the spine from the base of the skull all the way down to the tail. We're doing that again here. Now breathe into the lungs as you can feel them in your back body. When we were laying on our belly, we were breathing into front of the lungs. Now we're breathing into the back of the lungs. Do some deep, deep breaths there so that you can feel the lungs expand across the back of your body. And one more time, walking up your legs. Hands come to your sides. Opening up the front, opening up the rib cage, opening up heart center. Chin goes up to the ceiling. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Back up to our seated staff pose, Tandasana. Bring your arms out to the side. So we'll do a half sun salute here, reaching up to the sky, to the moon and the stars. Palms touch. Anjali Mudra. Front center line of the body to heart center. Allow your chin to drop to your chest. Listen to your body. Let me turn so that I can see you. What is it body needs today for this practice? What is it that brought you to the mat? Does body need love and kindness and compassion and tenderness? Mine sure as heck does. Does body need to let go of fear, anxiety, doubt, worry? Even for just this time that we are on the mat, can we let go? Can we allow ourselves to come into the core of our being, that still, silent place that is in the center of each one of us? Can we allow ourselves to come there, to rest there, to breathe there? Now more than ever, this practice of yoga is giving me the strength to go on every day, is is giving me the courage to endure and to continue. And I am praying and thanking the universe for allowing you to see that value and allowing you to make the time for yourself during this practice. Let's take just a few minutes in Shavasana, the pose of rest. Take that bolster and bring it under your knees. Or you can just wrap up in that blanket totally. If you want to be on your side in a fetal position, snugged up in a ball with a blanket over you, perfect. I have used this position for recovery for Shavasana recently. Just hugged up, holding on to my knees and my shins with my head dropped down. Blanket over my shoulders. Again, now more than ever, make Shavasana your own. Allow this pose to receive your body. How, in what form, in what way can you allow your body to completely let go? Once you get yourself into your comfortable Shavasana pose, use this mantra. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. To allow yourself to settle your mind and to listen to your body. Relax your toes and your feet. Relax your ankles, and your shins and calves. Relax your knees, thighs and hamstrings. Relax your hips, your pelvic region, the pit of your belly. Relax your rib cage and your heart center. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Relax arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers. Relax your neck and your jaw. Relax your temples, your forehead. Allow relaxation as if it was a wonderful, soft, fluffy blanket to come over your whole body. The best, downiest, most comfortable blanket you've ever experienced. Just bring it over your whole body. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. your next in-breath, wiggle your fingers and your toes just a little bit. And then roll over, right side or left, whichever is your favorite, and snug up in a fetal position. If you have the blanket with you, wrap that blanket around you nice and snug. Pick your favorite side and just cuddle up for a moment. Body remembers when we were brand new. This memory, this pose memory is stored inside the body of each one of us. And we use it here in our practice as we end our time on the mat, as we begin our time moving into the world, to remind ourselves, to remind our spirit, to remind our brain, our heart, that we are brand new right now. We're not the same as we were when we started this practice. Things have changed. Muscles have moved, cells have moved, blood flow, breath flow, different, new, renewed, restored. And we can take that newness with us into whatever circumstances we face in the world, in our homes, with our families. We can carry that reminder of newness with us. You are unique in this world. There is no one like you. There never has been, there never will be ever again. And your uniqueness, your gifts, your light, your energy are needed in the world right now, are needed in your home, are needed in your Zoom workshops or whatever you're doing to maintain a job. You are needed right now. In a way, all of us, in our own way, all of us are needed. Use this time, use this memory of newness to bring your light into the world. Take a moment and bring yourself up into a gentle, easy seated position. You don't need to be on the bolster this time, just comfortable, easy, take your time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Take a big in-breath and bring your arms out to a T. As if we could hold the whole world. Because in truth, we really can. Inhale, arms up to the moon and stars above. Lifting your chin up, looking up. We are coming into full moon this week. I believe it's on the 7th. There's always special energy connected to that. Let your palms touch Anjali Mudra and pull that full moon energy into the whole of your being. Releasing your thumbs, allowing your hands to come to heart center. Let your chin drop to your chest and receive the energy around you. Receive the energy from above, receive the energy from the earth beneath you, and allow that energy to sustain you, to support you, to bring you into the world, and to stay with you so you can call on it whenever you need it. It will be there. This is heart center, where we release our thumbs. Please know that every one of you and all of those whom you love are in my prayers, are in my thoughts, are in my heart center. And I ask that you would please keep my family and my loved ones and me in your heart center. Yoga means to connect, now more than ever. What a gift. Thank you so much for being here today. Namaste.